AITA for refusing to babysit my dad's girlfriend's kids when their father asked me to. My dad has been dating Jennifer for the last couple of years. I 17 male met them over a year ago. When my dad and Jennifer started introducing us, my dad asked if I'd be cool with babysitting once every couple of months for some cash. He said I could say no and he wasn't going to ask Jennifer, but she had mentioned not having the money for a sitter when the kids were with her, so they waited to have date nights when they spent the week with their dad. I told him I'd do it as long as I got asked and had the option to say no if it didn't work, which he was fine with. I've babysat for Jennifer 6 times. The kids are fine and she pays me a little more than she can afford, so it's not too big of a burden. She has 3 kids, so she knows it's more work even though she has the kids in bed already for me. Plus she makes sure she has some nice snacks and stuff on hand for me. I don't mind anyway because my dad was single since I was 1 before he met Jennifer. And he lost my mom and felt guilt for dating, even though everyone in mom's family agrees she'd want him to chase his happiness. But Jennifer not taking advantage and going out of her way for me is nice. The problem started in December when Jennifer's ex showed up at her house while I was babysitting for their pre-Christmas date and asked me to babysit for him Christmas week. I never met the guy or even saw him before, and he asked me to do it like we really knew each other. I told him I had plans and he said to knock it off, and I already did it for Jennifer, so why not him? And then he said if I'm going to be the kid's brother they'll get attached and it makes sense for me to spend more time with them. It took a lot of no's for him to leave. I told Jennifer when her and dad returned and she was mortified and she apologized and tried to pay me more. She got into a fight with her ex over it and stuff went pretty sour between them. She apologized a million times and said she wouldn't ask me to babysit again. But her ex found me on Instagram and told me older siblings babysit younger siblings. I told him I wasn't their sibling and I was just helping out and to stop contacting me. I blocked him. He went nuclear and he's trying to sue her for custody and stating she has them in a bad environment, leaving them with me because I don't accept them as my siblings. My direct message is something he's trying to use against her. She's angry and my dad's also upset that this random guy is trying to drag me into it, and apparently the ex thinks I'm a jerk for passing up more time with his and Jennifer's kids.